Okay, so here is my hutch or my secretary, whichever one you want to call it. And I actually recorded a decorate with me, and it was a corrupt file. And here is the hutch. Now we can start up here on top. I have, it's just sort of a birdhouse cubby up there, and I have some random pumpkins from Dollar Tree and some thrifted ones in there, and some artificial leaves, colorful leaves in there. I have a picture that was my mother-in-law's. It is right there. It's silver. It needs to have a little TLC, but I like the tarnished look for now, so we're just gonna leave it like that. There's a pumpkin in the top that I made, a fabric pumpkin, and then over here is a little bucket that came from Dollar General a few years ago with burlap around it, and on top is another pumpkin that I made, a fabric pumpkin. The garland is from Goodwill. The secretary or hutch or desk, whichever one you want to call it, it's my mother-in-law's, and when she passed, it is still here in the house that we live in. Here's the inside of the hutch, and I have got all kinds of goodies in here. Some are thrifted, some are from Dollar Tree, some are homemade. You can kind of see, if you recognize, if you've been shopping at Dollar Tree for years, you can probably recognize some of the things on here. So we will just start up here on the top shelf. I made the little wreath up top with thrifted items. Underneath is a little, sort of like a little riser or bench that's made with string, and that came from Goodwill. The little sign with autumn blessings came from Dollar Tree. The scales in the back was from Dirt Cheap, and I got those when they were 90% off, so I paid like maybe $2 for those. The little creamer is from Goodwill. The two little wooden spoons are from Goodwill. The little tin cup and the cookie cutter that's inside of it, or biscuit cutter, they are from Goodwill. I think the little tin house was originally from Target, and I got it actually from Dirt Cheap though. I got 3 of these, and you'll see the other ones. There's a cookie cutter that I've just used for a riser underneath. That's a pig cookie cutter, and that came from Goodwill. The little basket here is from Goodwill, and so is the little sign that is on it. I just glued the sign on there as a decoration. And then there's a little pick that was thrifted, and then some wood, some scrap wood that I found on my own. I collect that sort of thing. So here are the other 2 little houses, and these do light up, but I don't have batteries in them because I don't use them that way except during holidays. Down here on the bottom, the So Blessed sign came from the At Home store, and it was on clearance. I think I paid $1 for it. It's a thrifted flower. That bottom spool, the bigger one, had raffia on it. It came from Dirt Cheap, and then I thrifted the little spool that is on top. But you can't. It's very old. This is a thrifted pumpkin, the little chicken wire, white chicken wire. This little white house came from probably Target originally, and then I got it from either Dirt Cheap or Goodwill, I can't recall. There's the little glass cup that you probably saw in my fall collection with the tree on it. I love it. There's a little crock that came from the thrift store also, and then another thrifted flower just like the one that is in there. So there's not really a whole entire collection of anything wonderful in here. I don't have any special dishes that I put in here, but for me this is perfect and homey, and it fits my idea of rustic farmhouse. I tried to keep the colors as neutral as possible. There's so many warm colors in this house because it's a log home, so we have a lot of cedar, and we have these barn doors, and so it gives a lot of warmth and a kind of oranginess anyway in the house. So I'm trying to keep it a little more neutral so that it doesn't look absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's it. That is my Hutch and my Hutch tour, and I hope that you like it. And I'm sorry that the Decorate With Me video did not come out. I was very disappointed in that, but it is what it is, and I'll move on to other things. But thanks for watching. Here are the items that I want to use in my tiered tray, and here is the tray. I've had it for several years. So here are the items that I'm considering putting in the tray. And we'll just have to play around with it and see what's what, because I realize, you know, if I stuffed every bit of this in there, it would be very cluttered and it would not be part of that clean farmhouse look that I am going for. So I am going to try to find a happy place for many of these items, and then the rest of them can be put away or used in other vignettes. So let's see what we come up with. Also, I wanted to add, it's a little bit taller only because I have it sitting on I think this is a placemat, but I got it from the thrift store, and then there's an old, I don't know if it's ceramic or what it is. You know, back in the days when everybody was so crazy about the stoneware for pizzas and such. That's one of those, and I had it outside with stuff sat on it, so it's it looks stained up and kind of gross from sap, but it's actually clean, and everything here has been wiped down and cleaned. So yeah, they've all had a little dose of Miss Myers. And then yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that that's what that is underneath there. It's not sitting flat, it's just kind of layered a little bit, but I like the look of it, and it's been that way for, I guess, a year. I've kept it like that. So anyway, let's get this video started.